Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've ever found yourself wondering what truly makes a woman irresistible to a man, not just on a surface level, but in a deep, almost primal way, then you are in the right place. We're talking about those qualities that go beyond looks, beyond accomplishments, beyond anything you might consciously strive for. We're talking about the subconscious pull, the kind of attraction that roots itself deep in a man's psyche, often without him even realizing why he's so drawn to a particular woman. You see, for centuries we've been fascinated by the mysteries of attraction. We read articles, we watch movies, we try to decipher the unspoken rules of romance. But what if I told you there's a hidden layer to this game, a secret language that men speak and understand on an unconscious level, a language that, once you begin to grasp it, can transform not just how men perceive you, but how you perceive yourself. Today, we're going on a deep dive into something incredibly powerful, something that was explored by one of the most brilliant minds in psychology, Carl Jung. We're going to talk about the anima. Now, before you hit that skip button thinking this is going to be a dry, academic lecture, trust me, it's anything but. Jung's concept of the anima is a game changer for understanding attraction. In simple terms, the anima is the unconscious feminine image that every man carries within his psyche. Think of it as an internal template, an archetype that influences his perception of women and what he finds truly desirable. When a woman embodies certain qualities that resonate with this internal anima, it creates an almost magnetic, irresistible pull. It's like she's speaking directly to his soul, activating something profound within him that he can't ignore. And here's the kicker. These aren't about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. These are about tapping into authentic, powerful feminine energies that many of us have, perhaps without even realizing their profound impact. By understanding and cultivating these qualities, you're not just becoming more attractive to men. You're becoming more authentically you, more in tune with your own feminine essence. So, buckle up, because today we're uncovering 6 feminine qualities that men find subconsciously irresistible, all explained through the powerful lens of Jung's anima. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a completely new perspective on attraction, connection, and what truly makes a woman unforgettable. Let's jump right in with the first one. Quality number 1. The embodiment of nurturing warmth. The first quality that resonates deeply with a man's anima, creating an almost undeniable subconscious pull, is nurturing warmth. Now, when you hear nurturing, don't immediately picture a 1950s housewife in an apron baking cookies. While that can be a part of it, nurturing warmth is far more expansive and nuanced. It's about radiating a sense of care, compassion, and genuine kindness that makes a man feel safe, seen, and deeply accepted. Think about it this way. In a world that can often feel harsh, competitive, and transactional, a woman who embodies nurturing warmth is like an oasis. She offers a psychological and emotional sanctuary. This isn't about being a doormat or constantly serving others. It's about an inherent capacity for empathy, a willingness to listen without judgment, and a genuine desire to uplift and support. From Jung's perspective, the anima often carries the archetype of the great mother or the nurturer. This isn't necessarily about literal motherhood, but about the deeply ingrained human need for comfort, security, and unconditional acceptance that we first experience in childhood. When a man encounters a woman who emanates this nurturing warmth, it touches a very ancient, very fundamental part of his psyche. It reminds him, subconsciously, of a primal sense of safety and belonging. It's the feeling of being truly cared for, not out of obligation, but out of genuine affection. What does this look like in practice? It could be the way she truly listens when he speaks, offering not just an ear but her full presence. It could be a thoughtful gesture, like remembering something important he mentioned and following up on it, or offering comfort when he's stressed. It's in the small, everyday acts of kindness. A gentle touch, a comforting word, a warm smile that reaches her eyes. It's the ability to create an atmosphere of emotional safety where he feels he can be vulnerable, where he can drop his guard and simply be. Men, like all humans, crave connection and validation. When a woman consistently offers nurturing warmth, she fulfills this deep-seated need. It makes him feel valued, understood, and cherished. This isn't about him being weak or needing a mother figure. It's about the universal human desire for genuine connection and emotional sustenance. This quality signals emotional maturity and a generosity of spirit that is incredibly attractive. It suggests stability, a capacity for deep love, and a partner who will stand by him, offering comfort and support through life's challenges. It makes him feel, quite simply, good to be around her. Quality number 2, the allure of receptivity and openness. Moving on to our second incredibly powerful quality, receptivity and openness. This might seem counterintuitive to some, especially in a world that often celebrates assertiveness and taking charge. But hear me out, because receptivity, when truly embodied, is a profoundly feminine and deeply attractive trait that speaks directly to a man's subconscious. What exactly do I mean by receptivity? It's not passivity. It's not about being a blank slate or having no opinions. Instead, it's about an energetic openness, a willingness to receive, to allow, and to be influenced in a healthy way. It's about being present, truly present, and open to connection without immediately needing to control, judge, or dominate the interaction. From Jung's perspective, the anima often embodies the qualities of the unconscious, the intuitive, and the capacity for reflection. Receptivity aligns beautifully with this. It's the ability to receive a man's efforts, his affection, his ideas, and his presence, without building immediate walls or defenses. Think of it as a calm, open container rather than a rigid, closed-off structure. Imagine a man trying to connect with a woman. If she's constantly guarded, always deflecting, or immediately intellectualizing everything, it's like trying to talk to a brick wall. But a woman who is receptive, who can genuinely receive a compliment with grace, or receive a gesture of kindness with appreciation, creates an energetic loop that draws him in. She makes him feel effective, appreciated, and seen in his efforts. This openness extends to emotional availability. It's the willingness to be vulnerable, not in a needy or clingy way, but in a way that signals trust and emotional depth. It's the courage to show her true self, imperfections and all, and to allow a man to see and connect with that authenticity. When a woman is genuinely open, it invites a man to be open in return. It creates a space for genuine intimacy to blossom, moving beyond superficial interactions. Furthermore, receptivity ties into allowing a man to step into his masculine role, if that's something he desires. This doesn't mean being dependent or weak. It means allowing him to offer help when appropriate, to lead when it feels natural, or to protect when necessary, without feeling like she needs to prove her independence at every turn. It's a subtle dance where both partners feel valued in their respective energies. A receptive woman allows a man to feel like his contributions are welcome and meaningful, which is a powerful ego boost for him, not in a vain sense, but in a way that affirms his sense of purpose and capability. The woman who embodies receptivity and openness makes a man feel not just desired, but needed in a healthy, reciprocal way. She doesn't shut him down, she invites him in. This creates a powerful subconscious draw because it fulfills a man's inherent drive to provide, to protect, and to connect deeply. It's a quiet strength, a magnetic pull that stems from a woman's comfort in simply being and allowing life and love to flow to her. Quality number 3, the essence of playfulness and spontaneity. Our third quality, and one that absolutely captivates a man's subconscious, is the essence of playfulness and spontaneity. Now, this isn't about being childish or immature. Far from it. This is about possessing a lightness of spirit, a joyful enthusiasm for life, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. It's about not taking everything so seriously and having the capacity to inject fun and laughter into everyday interactions. From Jung's perspective, the anima isn't just about the nurturing or receptive aspects. It also embodies the spirit of youthful vitality, creativity, and the joy of life. When a woman radiates playfulness, she taps into this vibrant, life-affirming aspect of the anima. She signals that she's not burdened by rigidity or overly controlled by convention. She has access to a spontaneous, uninhibited part of herself that is incredibly refreshing and appealing. Think about the sheer relief a man feels when he's around a woman who can laugh easily, who doesn't mind a bit of teasing, or who's open to an impromptu adventure. Life, especially adult life, can be incredibly demanding and filled with responsibilities. Men often carry a significant mental load, whether it's related to work, finances, or other pressures. A woman who brings a sense of playfulness and spontaneity offers a much-needed antidote to this seriousness. She becomes a source of lightness, joy, and emotional release. What does this look like in real life? It could be her ability to make a silly joke and laugh at herself, or to engage in light-hearted banter. It might be her willingness to drop plans for a spontaneous road trip, or to try something new and exciting just for the sheer fun of it. It's the way she embraces life's small joys, a funny observation, a shared giggle over something absurd, or simply a mischievous glint in her eye. This quality also signals emotional freedom. It shows that she's comfortable in her own skin, not overly worried about appearances or judgment. A playful woman often has a healthy sense of self-esteem, allowing her to let loose and enjoy the moment without self-consciousness. This emotional freedom is incredibly attractive because it creates a space where a man can also relax, be himself, and shed his own inhibitions. He doesn't feel like he has to be on or perform perfectly. He can simply enjoy the connection. Moreover, playfulness fosters a sense of shared joy and adventure, which are crucial for long-term attraction. It keeps the relationship dynamic, fresh, and exciting. Men subconsciously seek a partner who can bring color and vibrancy to their lives, someone who can help them reconnect with their own inner child and the simple pleasures of existence. The woman who masters this art isn't just fun to be around. She's a breath of fresh air, a source of renewal, and a constant invitation to experience life's delights. She makes him feel alive. Quality number 4, the power of emotional depth and intuition. Now for our fourth quality, and this one is profoundly impactful, the power of emotional depth and intuition. This is where things get truly fascinating, because we're moving beyond surface-level charm and into the rich, intricate landscape of the inner world. A woman who possesses this quality isn't afraid to feel deeply, to explore her own emotions, and to trust her inner knowing. And this, for a man, is incredibly captivating. From Jung's perspective, the anima is the primary carrier of a man's emotional life and his connection to the unconscious. It's the gateway to his feelings, his sensitivities, and his intuitive capacities, which are often suppressed in the masculine archetype in society. When a man encounters a woman with profound emotional depth and strong intuition, it's like she's speaking a language he understands on a soul level, even if he can't articulate it. She resonates with a part of him that yearns for expression and understanding. Emotional depth doesn't mean being overly dramatic or constantly overwhelmed by feelings. Instead, it means having a rich inner life, a capacity for empathy, and the ability to connect with others on a profound emotional plane. It's about being able to sit with complex emotions, both her own and his, without being consumed by them. It's the ability to truly feel joy, sorrow, passion, vulnerability, and to allow those feelings to inform her perception of the world. And then there's intuition. This is that powerful gut feeling, the ability to perceive things that aren't immediately obvious through logic alone. It's knowing things without knowing how you know them. The anima is often associated with wisdom, foresight, and a connection to the collective unconscious. When a woman trusts and utilizes her intuition, she often possesses a deeper understanding of situations, people, and dynamics than logic alone would provide. For a man, a woman with emotional depth and intuition offers a unique kind of guidance and understanding. She can often read him, sense his moods, or pick up on unspoken cues that others might miss. This can be incredibly comforting and reassuring. He feels truly seen and understood, not just on a superficial level, but on a deeper, more authentic plane. This quality makes him feel like he has a partner who genuinely gets him, who can navigate the complexities of life with an inner compass that is often more reliable than pure reason. It also means she's capable of forming incredibly strong, intimate bonds. Relationships thrive on emotional connection, and a woman who can access and express her emotional depth creates an environment where true intimacy can flourish. She encourages him, perhaps unconsciously, to also explore his own emotional landscape, leading to a richer, more profound connection for both. This isn't about being a therapist or solving all his problems. It's about possessing a wisdom that transcends the purely rational, a sensitivity that allows for deeper connection, and a courage to explore the full spectrum of human experience. The woman who embodies emotional depth and intuition becomes a beacon, a guide, and a profound source of connection for a man, making her utterly captivating on a subconscious level. Quality number 5. The mysterious allure of vulnerability and authenticity. Our fifth incredibly powerful quality, one that holds an almost mystical draw for men on a subconscious level, is the mysterious allure of vulnerability and authenticity. This might sound paradoxical to some. Isn't strength what attracts? But true strength, the kind that creates deep connection, often lies in the courage to be vulnerable, to be real, and to let your guard down. From Jung's perspective, the anima is often associated with the authentic self, the parts of us that are hidden or unexpressed. When a woman shows her true, authentic self, including her vulnerabilities, she's not just being honest. She's inviting a man into a deeper, more genuine space. She signals that she trusts him enough to reveal the softer, less guarded parts of herself. Think about it. In a world filled with curated social media feeds, and people constantly trying to present a perfect image, genuine vulnerability and authenticity are like a breath of fresh air. They cut through the noise and create an immediate sense of intimacy. When a woman is authentic, she's not pretending to be someone she's not. She embraces her quirks, her imperfections, and the full spectrum of her humanity. This is incredibly attractive because it makes her relatable and real. Men are often tired of facades. They yearn for genuine connection. And vulnerability? This isn't about being weak or helpless. True vulnerability is a sign of immense courage. It's the willingness to express your fears, your hopes, your insecurities, or even just admit when you don't have all the answers. When a woman shows a moment of genuine vulnerability, it opens a door for a man to step in, not just as a rescuer, but as a trusted confidant and partner. It appeals to his protective instincts, yes, but more importantly, it appeals to his desire for a deep, honest connection where he can also be vulnerable in return. For the anima, this quality resonates with the idea of uncovering hidden truths and embracing the whole self. When a woman is authentic, she is embodying her unique self, not a manufactured ideal. This uniqueness is inherently attractive. When she allows herself to be vulnerable, she invites a deeper emotional bond, bypassing the superficial. This creates a powerful subconscious bond because it allows a man to feel truly seen and to reciprocate that feeling. He feels trusted, respected, and chosen to be privy to her true self. It makes a man feel special, like he's been given access to a sacred part of her world. It fosters a level of trust and emotional safety that is essential for a lasting, profound connection. A woman who can be authentically vulnerable isn't just someone to date. She's someone to truly connect with, someone who invites a relationship built on genuine understanding and mutual respect. She inspires him to be more authentic himself, creating a truly reciprocal dynamic. Quality number 6. The confident embodiment of self, possession, and inner peace. And finally, our sixth and arguably most powerful quality, the one that ties all the others together and leaves a lasting, unforgettable impression, the confident embodiment of self-possession and inner peace. This isn't about arrogance or being aloof. It's about a deep, quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are, what you stand for, and being comfortable in your own skin. It's about radiating a sense of calm strength that isn't easily shaken by external circumstances. From Jung's perspective, a fully integrated anima contributes to a sense of wholeness and inner harmony within a man. When a woman embodies self-possession and inner peace, she mirrors this ideal back to him. She represents a state of being that is deeply calming and attractive. She is not desperately seeking validation from others. Her worth comes from within. Think about the feeling of being around someone who is truly self-possessed. They don't need to dominate conversations, constantly seek attention, or prove their worth. They simply are. This creates a powerful energetic field around them. For a man, a woman with this quality is incredibly alluring because she radiates stability, emotional maturity, and a quiet power. She's not easily swayed by drama or external pressures. She has a groundedness that is incredibly appealing. Inner peace stems from a place of self-acceptance and emotional regulation. It means she can navigate life's ups and downs without becoming a slave to her emotions. She has a sense of equanimity. This isn't to say she doesn't feel deeply, as we discussed with emotional depth, but that she has a healthy relationship with her feelings and doesn't let them control her. She maintains a core sense of calm regardless of external chaos. What does this look like in daily interactions? It's her ability to set healthy boundaries without guilt, her capacity to make decisions confidently, or her calm demeanor in a stressful situation. It's the way she carries herself with dignity and grace, knowing her own value. She doesn't chase validation. She simply exists, confident in her own being. This kind of confidence is profoundly attractive because it's authentic and rooted in self-respect, not ego. A woman who embodies self-possession and inner peace makes a man feel secure, not just in the relationship, but in himself. Her calm strength can be infectious, helping him to feel more grounded as well. She becomes a powerful anchor, a source of stability in a chaotic world. This appeals deeply to the Anima's yearning for integration and wholeness. He recognizes in her a complete, well-adjusted individual, someone who is a partner, not a project. This is the ultimate expression of feminine power. A woman who is secure in her own being, who radiates calm and confidence, and who doesn't need external validation to define her worth. She is a woman who has done the work, who knows herself, and who carries herself with an undeniable aura of peace and strength. And that is subconsciously irresistible. Conclusion: embracing your irresistible feminine power. So there you have it, the 6 feminine qualities that men find subconsciously irresistible. Jung's Anima explained, from nurturing warmth to inner peace, these are the deep, archetypal qualities that resonate with the Anima, the unconscious feminine within every man, creating a powerful magnetic pull. What's truly incredible about these qualities is that they are not about changing who you are or putting on a show. They are about tapping into the powerful, authentic feminine energies that already reside within you. It's about cultivating nurturing warmth in your interactions, practicing receptivity and openness to connection, embracing your playfulness and spontaneity, allowing for emotional depth and intuition to guide you, daring to show vulnerability and authenticity, and finally, embodying self-possession and inner peace. When you begin to consciously cultivate and express these aspects of yourself, you're not just becoming more attractive to men. You're becoming more whole, more authentic, and more deeply connected to your own powerful feminine essence. And that, my friends, is truly the ultimate attraction. It's an inside-out transformation. Remember, attraction is a complex dance between conscious and subconscious forces. By understanding the profound insights of Jung's Anima, you gain a powerful lens through which to view not just relationships, but also your own personal growth. I hope this deep dive has been as fascinating for you as it was for me to share. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and most importantly, let me know in the comments below which of these qualities resonated most with you, or which ones you're committed to cultivating in your own life. Your insights truly enrich this community. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more insights into psychology, relationships, and unlocking your full potential. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay radiant.